Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at Behold Support Memory Boost and basically how you can beat the first stage on both Super and Z Hard difficulty. So this is a new event and it's got some pretty big restrictions. Firstly, you can only use units that are farmable from events. This excludes a lot of units from the game. Basically, it's only free-to-play units. Secondly, there are boosted units, so units that will do a substantially better performance than other units based on their category. Obviously, the goal of this is to obtain the extreme, or I don't want to say extreme, but the support memory metal boosts so that you can upgrade your support memories. The support memory that can be upgraded with this stage is the Bulma support memory, so it's pretty straightforward. Now there's a couple requirements. The first one is to beat the first stage, or to beat Z Hard, with 3 characters from the Vegeta's family. Vegeta's family is also the boost category. Stage 2 is to beat the stage with 3 Earthlings category units. Now this can be quite difficult because the units will take quite a substantial amount of damage. The category boost is quite significant, so without it, units take quite a bit of damage. Now I'm going to be showing you how to complete the first stage, which is probably by far and away the easiest stage, and I'll be showing you how to complete the second stage. If you want to see the second stage, jump to around 4 minutes 40 in the video. That should be able to get you the team that you're looking for. For the first stage, it's pretty straightforward. You're just going to be using a Vegeta's family team. If you don't want to do the Earthlings category mission for the second stage, you can use this team to complete the second stage. If you just use Vegeta's family category units, it's pretty straightforward. The only requirement that they have across both stages is that you have the physical Bulma and Vegeta as one of your units, but they don't have to be your lead. Now I used them as a lead to complete both stages, no item with only Vegeta's family units. It was very simple and very straightforward. You didn't even have to use the Super Battle Road Trunks, who is a very good option. So you can use the Strength LR Trunks if you're looking to complete the event a lot faster. He has a higher leader skill, which enables the team to run quite high. Now the Z Hard difficulty is not too difficult. It's honestly pretty straightforward, so I don't really foresee anyone having any major issues here. You can copy the units I'm using here if you want to. However, I would suggest bringing the AGL Vegeta, so the AGL Super Strike Vegeta Youth, the Kid Vegeta. I think he's a very good choice because he has the ability to stun, which is incredibly helpful in the stage. So both stages, both difficulties, have the ability to be stunned and have the ability to be attack lowered. These are 2 crucial mechanics, and it's here where the King Vegeta and the Prince Vegeta, or the Kid Vegeta Youth I should say, are going to be pretty good choices, because Vegeta Youth, this one, he has the ability to stun. He has a high chance to stun. Whereas the King Vegeta has the ability to lower attack and defense, which is very, very crucial. Now, beyond that, if you're using the Vegeta's family team, there's not too much you need to be aware of. You don't have to really think too hard if you're just using Vegeta's family category characters. The boost is pretty sizable, so most of them are fine, and you can use one item if you wish, but I wouldn't suggest it. On the Z Hard or on the Super difficulty, you cannot use any item, so that's obviously something to take into account if you want to complete all the missions and upgrade Bulma's memory. But honestly, the Z Hard difficulty is pretty straightforward. I would highly suggest collecting the Bulma medals at this point, because Bulma's memory can actually come in handy in the second stage as well. Now the Super stage, or the Super difficulty stage, if you want to complete all the challenges, you're going to be using this team. Now, this is a lot more complex, and there's a couple reasons why. Firstly, we only have two characters that fall under the boost. We have the Vegeta Youth, and we have the King Vegeta. They're going to be our number one options, or you can obviously, instead of using them, you can use anyone else. But if you can't use either of those, then I don't know. Big thing here is getting the stun. So if you do not stun Bulma, then you will not be able to beat this event. So what I suggest is bringing a Ghost Usher if you are going to use items. It's much easier to do separate runs, doing one no item run using the Vegeta's family team, and doing one run with the Earthlings. Now it is possible to do a no item run with the Earthlings team, but you have to consistently get the stun. What this means is you're going to have to structure your team quite well. You're going to have to push the AGL Vegeta Youth onto rotation with the physical Bulma and Vegeta. The reason being for this is that you want to have a strong first rotation. Alternatively, you can have the two of them in separate rotations and both in slot 1. Then you want to make sure you only get your 12 key with Master Roshi, and you only get your 12 key with Krillin. Krillin's 12 key has a medium chance to stun. Master Roshi's has a great chance to stun. The Vegeta Youth has a high chance to stun, and the Oob has a medium chance to stun. Effectively, what you can do is you can stun lock the opposition. Now, in the Bulma stage, you can take up to 200,000 damage from any of Bulma's attacks, which, as you can imagine, are not great. Now, if you want to do it with no item, you're going to need to get that stun straight away. So you're going to have to soft reset until you get stunning units and either Vegeta or Vegeta Youth in the stage. Now, for the second phase, you can afford to take a little bit of damage from the opposition, but again, Int Vegeta will hit you quite hard. Again here, you want to prioritize getting the stun off. Once you get the stun off, if you maintain 2 stuns on either rotation, you should be able to stun lock the boss. I would suggest having Master Roshi and splitting him and Krillin. The reason you want to split him and Krillin is they actually have too much ki when they are linked together, which actually makes it difficult to get your 12 key on both of them. And you want to get their 12 keys more than you want to get their 18 keys, because although Krillin stacks on his 18 key, he's not going to stack enough in the short time you have in the event for you to actively have him become defensively sound. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to have him only 12 key to stun. Same with Master Roshi. Master Roshi, 12 key, stun, Krillin, stun, Vegeta Youth, stun, and Oob, stun. Those are going to be your rotations. You want all of those units on rotation. I like to go Vegeta Jr. into Krillin, and then I like to have Vegeta and Bulma into Master Roshi, and then you just float Oob as like a floating stun. Now, beyond that, obviously there are a couple, things I want to say. So the Ginyu Force units are going to be the best leads here because they're 120% across the board leads for all types. They also provide all type key support and attack and defense support, which is pretty crucial to helping the team run. Now you're going to see here that Vegeta does do, he does damage. There you go, you can see quite a substantial amount of damage as well. So you can't afford to take too much damage at this stage, and if you get hit by a super, it's going to be a bit tight for you. Now obviously the goal here is to have the stun. With Master Roshi, you need to make sure it's 12 key. And that's it. Once you have him stun locked, it's pretty straightforward. I skipped ahead because that was going to take a very long time. But that's it. That's how you can do it. If you take a look here, you'll see my clear from the event. So if I just click this again, you'll see that was the team from the previous clear. The exact same team. Like I suggest using a Ghost Usher if you want to. It'll help you just set up the stuns for each phase. So you can Ghost Usher, get a stun, Ghost Usher, get a stun, and then you're sorted. or you can get the stun and then just save your ghost dashes for when you potentially might miss, etc. And that's that. That's how you complete all the missions. Super duper simple. If you can't do the Earthlings team, you don't have to upgrade Bulma's memory. You can just use the Vegeta's team. That's it from me. Bye.